Our lesson today is titled On the Acceptance of Christ. Go, make disciples of all nations, baptizing, and I am with you always until the end of the age. Matthew 28:16-20. Once again, Christ says, "Come to me as you are. I accept you, people of all nations. Come." Christ never will say, "Oh, you can't be wearing that to church. You can't come to church in that outfit." For Christ would ever say, "Come to me as you are." Christ isn't the one who would ever tell a person, "We don't take your kind in here. Check the place on the next block." Your kind? What? Some sort of Venetian or Martian or some such? All humans born of a human mother are beloved of Jesus the Christ and are welcome in every church which follows him. Now there are those massive churches, those big, ostentatious places that make a big show of their worship, make a huge production of their service. These preachers, living very high on the donations of the working poor of those churches, using that term very loosely to describe these places. For you are not likely to find Jesus the Christ in any of them. Look around. But they follow the false prophet at those churches. There's no Christ in those Christians. Those false prophets, those evangelicals, preach hate. They preach dissension. They preach us versus them. There is no love in any of those churches, except for self-love. For they all love themselves very much, and they self-aggrandize, and they self-congratulate. But they do nothing at all for the lesser. The only time love enters this discussion is when they talk about their self-love and their love of money. The love of death and violence they talk about too. For these false prophets worship at the rotating altar of hate, death, and money, the three-faced evil of Satan. One of the idols is also that of the NRA. One is the IRS. And the last idol is each a person. For they believe in the self-idolatry, self before family, self before God, self before all things. And there is no Christ in that. So go out today and praise the name above all others, Jesus the Christ, the Son of Man, the begotten Son of God. Rejoice, because he loves you, and you are perfect, just the way you are. And never again worship at the false prophet altars. Never again worship at the three-faced God of hate, death, and money that they worship. For Jesus Christ is the one true God for any Christian. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.